Good morning everyone. Let's do the solutions of exercise 10.2 in this video. Exercise 10.2, the chapter 10, properties of triangles. The first question is, which of the following measures can form a triangle? Can form a triangle. As in the property number 3, we had done that in a triangle, sum of two smaller sides is always greater than the third side. So we will use that property in this question, as the A part is 7 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 7 centimeter. We are given these three sides of the triangle and we have to tell whether we can form a triangle or not. Here it is written a triangle. We are not given any type of the triangle. So we will use the sum of two sides of the triangle, smaller sides. So the smaller sides are 7 and 7. We will add both of them, that is 14 centimeter, and the third side left is 10 centimeter. 14 is greater than 10 centimeter, so we can say yes, we can form the triangle with these three given sides. In the B part, we are given 3 centimeter, 3.5 centimeter and 8 centimeter. As the sum of two smaller sides, we will add 3 and 3.5. 3 plus 3.5, it is 6.5 centimeter. The addition of two smaller sides is less than the third side. It is less than third side. As it should be greater than the third side, but it is less than the third side. So we will write here, no, we cannot form a triangle with these three given sides. We don't have to show the construction of the triangle. हमने बनाकर नहीं दिखाना है कि हम ट्रायंगल बना सकते हैं या नहीं. We just have to tell whether we can draw it, whether we can form it or not. That was the question number 1. Now in the question number 2, this is a triangle ABC and there is a point in the interior of the triangle. That point is O, and the vertex A, B and C, all these three vertices are joined with the point O. Now in the interior of the triangle, we are having three small triangles, this one and this one. Now at a time we will take this one triangle, this small triangle. I am taking this triangle OAB. In this triangle, I have to tell whether OA plus AB is greater than AB or not. This statement is true or false. Sum of two sides is greater than the third side. This statement is true. In the second statement, I have taken the triangle OBC. Here I have to tell whether OB plus OC is equal to BC. No, the sign of equal does not exist here. Sum of two sides is always greater than the third side. So because of this equal sign, this statement is false. And the C part, we will take the triangle AOC. Here AO plus OC is less than AC. Now again this sign, because of this less sign, this statement is false, because sum of two sides is always greater than the third side. For all these three statements, we have the same reason, that sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than third side. So we have to give the reason for that, and there is the one reason for all these three statements. Question number 3. Which of the following is the shortest distance from A to B? This is a quadrilateral. This is A, B, C and D, and it is a diagonal BD drawn here. Now we have to tell that what is the shortest distance to reach from A to B. A to B directly, A to B via D, means first we will go to A to D and then D to B. Third is A to B via C, means first we will go to A to D, then D to C and then C to B. It is obvious that A to B is the shortest way. So our answer is A to B directly. That is the answer. Question number 4. Determine whether a triangle with the given measures is a right angle triangle or not. Now we are given the special word right angle triangle here. In the question number 1, it was whether we can form a triangle. And here in the question number 4, we have to tell whether we can draw a right angle triangle or not. See the difference in these two questions. Because it is given in the question 4, we can draw a right angle triangle or not, we will use the Pythagoras theorem. We have done in the video number 4 the Pythagoras theorem, that hypotenuse square is equal to sum of height square and base square. So question number 4, A part, we are given the sides 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter. As we know that the longest side is always called the hypotenuse. So 8 centimeter will be the hypotenuse. Using Pythagoras theorem, we will prove that whether we can draw this triangle with the 3 sides or not. The Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to height square plus base square. Hypotenuse will be 8. Height can be 4 or 6, any one of both of them. You can choose height as 4 or you can choose base as 4. It's up to you. It is 64. 8 square means 8 multiply 8. Mind that it will not be h 2s are. It will be 8 multiply 8. We have done it in the exponent chapters. 4 square means 4 4s are 16. 6 square means 6 6 are 36. It is 64, and after addition of these two we will get 52. Now 64 is not equal to 52, means left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Pythagoras theorem is not satisfied here. That means we cannot form a right angled triangle from these 3 sides. Like that we have to do in question number 4. Let's do one more part of question number 4. I am doing the B part. We are given the sides 1.5 centimeter. It is 2 centimeter. It is 2.5 centimeters. So again from these 3, 2.5, the highest side, the longest side will be the hypotenuse. So Pythagoras theorem says hypotenuse square is height square plus base square. 2.5 square will be equal to 2 square plus 1.5 square. 2.5 square, the multiplication of 2.5 by 2.5, we will get as 6.25. 2 square is 4, 1.5 square means 2.25. Now addition of these two will be done like that. 4 is a whole number, so it will be written on the left of decimal. That will be 6.25. Our left hand side is equal to right hand side, means Pythagoras theorem is satisfied. It means that we can draw, yes, we can form a right angled triangle from these 3 measures. This is the question number 4. Now look at the question number 5. Which of the following are Pythagorean triplet? Pythagorean triplet. Triplet means 3 terms, and Pythagorean is derived from the word Pythagoras. So we are given 12, 16, 20. We have to tell that is it a Pythagorean triplet or not. Means same thing as we had done in question number 4. Means we have to prove the Pythagoras theorem. If the Pythagoras theorem is proved, means left hand side equal to right hand side, then in the answer we will write yes or no, it is a Pythagorean triplet. Yes, it is a Pythagorean triplet, or no, it is not a Pythagorean triplet. In the question number 4 and 5, there is a change only in the answer line. In the question number 4, you have to write yes or no, we can form a triangle, we cannot form a triangle. And in the question number 5, you have to write yes, it is a Pythagorean triplet, or no, it is not a Pythagorean triplet. Let's start question number 5, A part. Using Pythagoras theorem, the longest side, that means 20, will be the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is equal to height square plus base square. Hypotenuse is 20, height 20, base 16, 20 square means 400, 12 square means 144, and 16 square means 256. That 400 will be equal to 144 plus 256. When we will add both of them, we will get it as 400. So Pythagoras theorem is satisfied. We will write yes, it is a Pythagorean triplet. That's all for question number 5. Now the question number 6. We are given the right angle triangles in the question, and one of the side is missing. It may be hypotenuse, it may be base, it may be height. So question number 6, A part. It is a right angle triangle given in the question. The base is 9 cm, hypotenuse is 15 cm, and the height is x cm. That means we have to find the value of x, means we have to find out the height. Since it is a right angle triangle, so we will use Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to height square plus base square. 15 square is equal to height is x, we will write it as x square, and base is 9, we will write 9 square. 15 square is 225, it is x square, it is 81. Now this 81 will come to the left side and it will be subtracted. We will get it as 144. The value of x square is 144. In the exponent chapter, we had done that if the bases are same, the powers will be equal. Just opposite of it, we will do in the Pythagoras theorem, that if the powers are same, the bases will be equal. Means we have to make the 2 power of any number, that is for 144. For that, we have to learn the squares of first few numbers. As we know that the square of 10 is 100, square of 11 is 121, the square of 12 is 144, the square of 13 is 169, square of 14 is 196, square of 15 is 225. Like that, you have to learn the squares of few numbers, at least up to 25 numbers. Now 144 is the square of 12. So in the next step, we will write 144 as a square of 12, and right hand side it is x square. Now the same powers will be cancelled and base will be equal. We have got x is equal to 12 centimeters. So in this question, the height of the right angle triangle is 12 centimeters. That is the answer. Look at the C part now. Here you have to find out question number 6, C part. It is a right angle triangle given to you. We are given the base as 3 centimeter and height as 4 centimeter, and the hypotenuse is x centimeter. So Pythagoras theorem says hypotenuse square is base square plus height square. We have to find hypotenuse, that will be x square. Base is 3 square, height is 4 square. It will be 9, it will be 16, 25. And we know that 25 is the square of 5. We will write it as 5 square. Now squares will be cancelled and the value of x will be 5 centimeters. That's all for this video. Thank you.